have Ek.anon.
Ek.anon.
This guy is an inspiration for us all, for Muslim content creators, for people trying to get into calisthenics, just for everybody. Bro, you're the guy. And I've been saying this, and I'm going to say this again, bro. You're a big inspiration for us all, man. And may Allah bless you always.
I mean, my broski. Likewise, as I said off camera, he's been a big part of Ek.anon as well, as the person Ek.anon, because I used to watch his content even before I was active on social. So appreciate you inspiring me as well, my broski. Rafiq Baraka.
Look, we're going to go through a lot of things. We're going to take it all the way back, inshallah ta'ala.
Inshallah.
So today we're in the Netherlands, we're in The Hague. And I just want to know, what was it like for you growing up in The Hague, the environment, and how did this kind of lead you to where you are today?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, it was good, but I can't lie, there are many temptations here, because everybody, when they hear the Netherlands, the first thing that comes up to mind are haram stuff. So you do get the environment of people that chase that as well. But alhamdulillah, I like it here. Even if I make hijrah to a different country, I think I won't miss it and still come back for a couple months. But alhamdulillah, if you come from tough places, you become tough as well. So I'm grateful, alhamdulillah.
Yeah. Do you find that you had to be tough under certain circumstances?
Yeah, of course, because people that know The Hague know that there are a lot of Turkish people, Moroccan people with just like, not the greatest upbringing and backgrounds. So sometimes, you do find people that try to test your patience. So alhamdulillah, we pulled it off good, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. But bro, you mentioned like Turkish people and Moroccan people and stuff like that. I think people, they don't know this. What is your ethnicity?
Turkish.
You're Turkish.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that obviously when I first saw you, I thought you were Moroccan.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
What else do you get?
Iraqi.
Okay, I see that.
Also, they think I'm Dagestani or from the Kafkas Mountains.
Okay.
Because me, myself, when I'm in Turkey, they always say Kafkas or Russian or Dagestani. But alhamdulillah, I'm just Turkish.
Okay, bro. And the Turkish people, from what I've seen and what I know, and even me going to like Istanbul and stuff like that, there's a lot of Islam there. Growing up, were you always quite practicing? Or did you have a transition phase?
I wasn't the most practicing, but I do got the upbringing of respecting the Islam and always have your prayers on time and chase the 5 daily prayers. But I can't lie, I wasn't the Ek.anon that I'm right now a couple years back. So alhamdulillah, was definitely a transition as well.
I see.
And that started, I think, 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
So what was the story behind that, bro?
Yeah, just wanting to change, just feeling like you have more purpose to your life, not just a regular lifestyle with haram stuff, haram people around you, and just, wasting your time, And I think one of my brothers pulled me to a lecture, and that was a lecture about Tawheed.
Yes.
And then I knew, okay, my knowledge isn't that great about Tawheed, and I think that's a big thing, you have to have a lot of knowledge of Tawheed if you call yourself a Muslim. So that's why I started to read more and practice more. And they say if you take a step towards Allah, Allah will run back to you. So alhamdulillah, that's just what happened with me. And I think the best combination with that is also trying to get physically strong.
Yes.
Because I know a lot of people that are like big bodybuilders, but their mindset or their spiritual way isn't that strong as well. And I always get the question like, how do you manage everything in sync? And alhamdulillah, I think for a man to reach his full potential, you have to have everything in sync.
100%, 100%. I agree. When I feel as though I truly found myself and I reached my physical peak when I started practicing the gym. And that's so when I reverted to Islam, that's when I started gym at the same time. And an uncle told me that if you have the correct intention, you are rewarded as well for
of course,
lifting
every
that you
rep
do,
and every
everything. You know what I mean? So that actually leads me on to my next question, bro. You're obviously a calisthenics athlete.
Yeah.
All over America, I see you doing the
Alhamdulillah.
handstands.
Yeah,
Even today,
yeah.
we just did a session. And you were doing some crazy stuff. It was easy for you. You were just flying with the muscle ups. You did the handstands, everything. How did you get started with calisthenics?
Firstly, as I said, my lifestyle was not the best. I was a game addict. I didn't have a great sleep routine. I didn't have great nutrition. I was, I think, 51 kg back then. And I was just seeing myself getting worse and worse day by day. And then I thought, let's try to change this. And then my older brother took me to a classic bodybuilding gym, and I saw everybody on roids there.
Yeah.
And I can't lie, it scared me a bit away. And then I thought, let's start outside because I was a little bit shy. So I started my journey outside together with Sensei behind the camera, and just did, I think, at the time, 3 pull-ups. Then I saw Honeyball for King on my YouTube feed, and every calisthenics athlete knows that's one of the biggest legends of the calisthenics game. And that's how it really started, just doing pull-ups. And I know back then I didn't have internet on my phone outside. I only had Wi-Fi at home. So I watch his videos, get really motivated, and quickly run to the park with the motivation and try to do some muscle-ups.
Okay.
So that's how it really started, man. And also, when I had hard times, and still this day, if I have hard times, I like to go for a walk to just cool off my mind. And my walks always ended at a calisthenics park, subhanAllah. So I think it was just my purpose to do this, Get the magnet field to the calisthenics park, subhanAllah. That's how it really started.
Again, I think I told you this already. Every bodybuilder will tell you that, or they should tell you that they started with push-ups in the bedroom. The foundation is calisthenics. It is body weight exercises. And if you lack in that as a bodybuilder, everything else kind of crumbles, man.
Of course.
So you need your foundations. That is literally the pull-ups. Even the sit-ups are body weight exercise, and the press-ups as well. So look, you started with calisthenics, and then obviously you came to Islam as well. You're already Muslim, but you founded Deen and you started practicing. This was all before social media, right? Okay, so
1 year before social media, because everybody in my circle and family was telling me, you made so much progression with calisthenics, why don't you start a channel? But I just knew I didn't feel ready to start this.
Okay.
And when I started practicing, I practiced for 1 year straight with not even Instagram installed on my phone. So I was against social media first. And that's why I trained myself for 1 year straight. Then I thought, okay, now I'm mentally stronger, I'm spiritually stronger, physically strong. Now I'm ready to put some content, and it just came by itself, alhamdulillah.
Took off. So what's the actual journey from you just starting to upload content to where you're not, to where you are now? Because Allah Mubarak, you have combined over 1 million followers. Allah Mubarak. I think you probably are one of the biggest Muslim content creators, or fitness Muslim content creators that I know. Allah Mubarak. So how did that begin? What's the journey? When did you start?
Because as you know, people only see the number stuff, but don't see the journey. But I always like to enjoy watching content back then. I was watching YouTubers like KSI and The Sideman and just a lot of different content creators, but I always had the eye for, I want to create content one day, but I just didn't know what. And then I started to look more into what I liked and what I'm good at, and I saw Honeyball for King. I saw That's Good Money channel on YouTube, and I saw Whip Right. I saw you as well. I saw Jahidul, and you guys were popping on TikTok. And I thought, there is a way to do this also in a halal way, and I try to give my own sauce to it, how I like to call it, and that's just really how it started. But I can't tell, but that the start of it was really long for me.
Okay.
I knew that I wanted to start, but just when, it took long, because I was always focused on what will that person say, or what will he say, and this and that, and it will be maybe a shame, and they will just call me a fake influencer. But now I don't really care, because at the end of the day, you can't keep everybody happy, and I'm just doing what is best for my creator, and I started this channel also to earn a sadaqah jariyah, you know. That's
where you mentioned using your social media as a sadaqah jariyah, that's one of the earliest things I remember you ever saying to me. I think it was on the DMs as a voice note. I remember you saying that we should use our social media in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so it's a way in which we can earn good deeds and inshallah ta'ala Jannah. And you mentioned that, of course, at the beginning of your journey, it was very hard for you to start creating content. So how did you overcome that again? It was just through realizing that you have a mission and a purpose, and it's for the sake of Allah.
Of course, that was the main purpose, but also a different purpose was I was just training. So my brother behind the camera said to me, just film some content, but you don't have to post it.
Yeah.
So I got more used to the camera and got my own content and own ideas, and that's just really how it started. But I can't tell you the decision was hard, but when I made the decision, subhanAllah, it just flew. And I just felt comfortable, and as if I did it like for 10 years straight. Alhamdulillah. And sometimes if it works, it works, And if it doesn't work, just find a way. And if you can't find the way, make the way yourself, So, alhamdulillah.
And bro, again, you grew to 1 million followers. That's
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, alhamdulillah.
I mean, what was, if you had tips for somebody that's trying to do the same thing, what would you tell them?
Always purify your intention and remind yourself why you do it.
Yes.
Because if you have the wrong intentions, you won't last long. Because not every video will give you a lot of views, and not every post will go viral. Because it goes with ups and downs. You will have a trend, maybe 4 months you're on, and then everybody forgets you. So it's a harsh world, but if you stay true to your mission and know your purpose, and that will be a fire within itself. And that's what worked out for me, alhamdulillah. If I had, for example, less views than I got usual, I thought, alhamdulillah, still good. I'm doing it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because sometimes I come across people that recognize me and they say, yeah, this or that video inspired me. And I always like to look up the video to see again, what did I do to inspire him?
Yeah.
And most of the times it was videos with less views. Then I thought it's more about how the view hits the person, not really how many,
100%.
So that's my advice for somebody that wants to start. Just purify your intention and do it for the sake of Allah. And if you grind hard with the good intention, you will get rewarded for it.
100%, bro. Even the mentality that I have as well is that even if this video benefits at least one person, the job is done.
Definitely, bro.
The job is done. Like we're creating content that, inshallah ta'ala, will help people. Sorry, I just had a noise. We're creating content that will help people with either, inshallah ta'ala, their deen, or to get into the gym and stuff like that. And I'm sure that you probably received DMs as well, where people said, or people have come to you in person saying that your content has helped me come to the deen, or has helped me get into the gym. And that one kid now, inshallah ta'ala, could be a reason as to why you even get into Jannah. So it's true what you're saying, that the intention needs to be pure.
Of course.
Because of course we want to be earning good deeds for our content. The ultimate goal is Jannah, inshallah ta'ala.
Inshallah.
So 100%, bro, I really agree with that. Now, you're wearing full force.
Yeah, man.
What is full force, bro?
Full force is just a lifestyle of people that are going full force in every aspect. So spiritually, mentally, physically, that's just what we promote, And actually, the logo has two animals. I don't know if you can see which two.
Is one like an eagle?
Yeah, one is the eagle, and there's
the other.
It's hard to see, but if you see it, you can't really unsee it anymore. So if I cover up the head of the eagle, it's the mouth of a lion.
Okay.
You see?
Now I see it.
The mane.
Now I can't see it.
Yeah, so we came up with the idea. We just like the animals, a king in the sky and a king on the ground. And we chase to be the best version on every aspect, just as I said. And the main reason was to promote a healthy lifestyle, to promote a strong mindset, and also our deen as well, and to bring people together, because I think what we just spoke also off camera, that we are just not really used to working together anymore. Everybody's in his own shell and just taking care of himself and trying to be in his comfort zone. So I think that's just missing these days, man.
100%, bro.
Because we got inspired also by the big group of Bar Brothers.
Yes.
And now we don't see it anymore. People training at a park with like 100 people. And we try to bring that back. And that's why we do the meetings and try to spread a positive message, inshallah.
100%, bro. I mean, even like with the big link-ups, we need to bring those back. Man.
Yeah, of course, man.
And I see that you've done a couple of link-ups with Full Force, right? You've done like group sessions, even some sessions with like kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I like to give back to the community, man. Because I don't know if you had the same, but I never had a person like that was guiding me to the right path or inspiring me. You had some people that inspired you, but they weren't really halal content creators. So we have to do it, it's our duty now.
100%. So when it comes to Full Force and, creating this movement, were there any, problems or obstacles that came into your way?
Of course, man. Yeah. Because first, it's a clothing brand. And the clothing brand started because we wanted to create a solution for the Muslim man with covering their aura.
You got the aura covers, you got the trousers.
That was the first reason we wanted to start something like a clothing brand. And the mindset Full Force is just in sync with it, So that was the main reason. But getting this product done was a headache, man. Took me 1 year. I went to different countries, to Turkey, to Paris, to Germany, to search different suppliers and getting the design great and sitting with different designers, travel a lot. Cost me a lot of money. But alhamdulillah, now we have the solution with AAA quality and we're helping a lot of people worldwide, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Even orders from Hong Kong.
Really?
Yeah. SubhanAllah.
Is that the most not bizarre, but like the most furthest away?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. We also have a lot of orders from Dubai.
Okay. So you're worldwide?
Yeah.
Allah Mabarak, man.
Alhamdulillah.
So it's grown from just an idea that you had to where it is now.
That's crazy to see. Because what you just said with the 1 million followers, I'm sitting here like I have 30 followers, I don't know, it really don't really hit me like that because I try to stay humble, don't really go to busy places where I recognize much because if you get praised too much, maybe you will lose your head, and you can be the strongest Muslim you are.
Yeah.
Praising is just weak for the soul, I try to be with the same brothers that were with me before content, just training, home, do some tijara on the side, and that's it, man.
Alhamdulillah. So, bro, what is the future for you? What are your future plans? What's next for Full Force or for Ek.anon?
I think just inspire more people, do some more meetings overseas, definitely coming to the UK, inshallah, and some different business ideas, but just for now, I like to keep it quiet. I will tell you off camera, inshallah, but
Inshallah.
Just staying active, post more on YouTube, maybe release your own documentary because there are a lot of stuff that I've been through to my youth that nobody knows. Maybe just in one Dutch video that I was talking about it, but I want to release my own documentary, make it like a big movie, inshallah. And
Inshallah.
just go further from there, man.
That's amazing, bro. One last question.
Yeah.
We have a lot of, not kids, but people that are probably younger than you and I. And when I said that I'm going to be meeting with you, Allah Mabarak, they were, very excited. What's one message that you would give to them that are watching you right now?
Just look what your purpose really is. Why are you here? That's the main reason why every prophet came. They just came with the message, worship Allah and disbelieve in the Taghut. So do your knowledge in Tawheed and if you can, try to do some extra stuff. Try to be an inspiration and don't really look too much into the opinion of people. They're just people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Try to do good in the eyes of your creator.
Yes.
So the first thing when I started practicing, when I left my beard and shaved my head and wore the kufi, people were saying, you were looking more nice before with the other haircut or with a shorter beard, but in whose eyes do we want to look good, Want to look good in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that's how you should present yourself. anytime. So
Yeah, what you just said as well really applies to content creation as well. We want to make sure that we're doing this for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more than anything. Like, of course, you know, the people watch this may be creating content for views and for fame and stuff like that. But ultimately, you should be doing this for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more than anything, bro. Bro, where can they buy some Full Force? Is there a restock right now? Is there?
yeah, we have some new colors. This is actually one of the colors, and I give you the blue one.
Yes,
so they can buy it on the website or go to our Instagram, fullforce.lifestyle, and make sure you get some auto covers, some gear, and join the movement, man.
100%. So guys, if you want to join the movement, you know where to go. Go into EK's Instagram page or just go into fullforce.lifestyle, inshallah ta'ala. Get yourself some Full Force and just go full force with everything, inshallah ta'ala, that you can be doing, whether it be your fitness, whether it be your Deen, even business. You have to just go full force, innit?
Full force, fully. With family stuff, with everything, bro.
Everything. Guys, that has been Ek.anon. I hope you took a lot of value from this. He shared a lot of insight into, you know, just who he is and how he got started. And I know for a fact that I took a lot of value from it, bro. So,
alhamdulillah, I appreciate it, bro.
And yeah, man, bro, thank you very much for jumping on.
Inshallah, the next one in the UK.
Yes.